Okay, yo, what's good? I'm back for my review of Avatar Fire and Ash. Now, this movie is 3 hours and 15 minutes, and what I will say is it's chill. It's solid. I didn't feel the runtime all that much. I had a good time. It was decent. Nothing too crazy. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this franchise. I did grow up watching the original, and I remember enjoying the original for what it was. I didn't really think this needed to be a franchise, but, made a buttload of money, so, And then the second one came out. I watched it. It was fine. And now we're here. And this is pretty much a franchise at this point. So there's going to be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which I think is a bit much. It already feels repetitive with this third one, this third one and the last one. But, it's fine, whatever. Uh, Overall, I think it was decent. I think it was solid. Pretty much a lot happens. The Sully family. The main things that are Spider. He's pretty much like an important factor, specifically in this movie. He's able to breathe their air now, and he's very valuable. The main antagonist, he's the same, but slightly nicer. I feel like they're trying to go the maybe potentially the Vegeta route with making him like him and Jake enemies, and then rivals, and then maybe friends because of the connection with Spider. So word. But now that he's able to breathe their air, they're scared that humans will be able to invade now, breathing their air, trying to colonize them, all that bullshit. And we get introduced to a new tribe, the Fire Clan, whatever. Varang, she's the like main leader. I really enjoyed her performance. I think she was fire. Honestly, this movie, when the avatars are there, it looks like a video game. I'm not gonna hold you. Like while I was watching, I'm like, damn, bro, this low key looks like a video game, and I really enjoyed it. The animation, visually, it was beautiful. As always. These films, they're good. They're solid. Uh, but they're not. I don't know. It's like they're fine. They're fine. I feel like they need to wrap it up, to be honest. Um, but they're not, because these movies make a lot of money. But so word. Basically, it ends with Varang retreating. One of the daughters, that's a clone of Sigourney Weaver. She and Spider are like a couple now, and she gets access to the I forgot what it's called, but the god of their world. You know what I mean? The access with the tail and the vines and shit. She finally gets access to that. The littlest one, Took, I think, she's just kind of existing right now. The brother, he gets some more character development. That's nice. After the only thing I remember from the second movie is that one of the kids died, one of the brothers. So word. Jake, he's dealing with trauma. He's trying to be strong and shit. And then the woman, the wife, she's at first she's like cooked mentally, but eventually she comes back. She's good. GG's. One of the women from the last movie, from the Water Tribe, she gets killed, and then one of the curly haired dudes gets killed as well. And then the woman gives birth to the baby before she dies. So there's that. And the main guy, the antagonist, he dies, but we know he's gonna come back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know why it sounds like I'm like saying this like in a sarcastic, unenthusiastic way. It's just these movies are like, these movies, they got a lot of hype. I see why they're good. But I feel like there's a Dune situation. People glaze Avatar, people glaze Dune, and I'm not the biggest fan of Dune at all. I don't really care for those movies, and I enjoyed the first one, but I don't really care for the fact that they're trying to make this a franchise. I feel like it's a bit much, in my opinion. But to each their own. If you enjoy these movies, you enjoy Dune, that's fine. All power to you. But I don't really connect all that much with these characters in this world. I'll tune in, see what's happening, you know. But in terms of like being engaged and invested, that I'm not really in there like every certain people are, you know. It's a bit of a disconnect right now. That's just me personally. But again, this movie was solid, it was decent, it was chill. I wouldn't watch it again, but it was chill. I enjoyed the action. The action was, there was a lot of action. Word. Some of the dialogue was, you know, a little iffy. Certain parts were a little wonky, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. But yeah, word. That's it. I want to make this short, sweet, simple. Go check it out, or not. Sigh. Feel me? Word. All right, man. That's it. This has been my review for Avatar: Fire and Ash. Let me know what you guys think. Word. I'm the Hero Light Legend, Tyler Figueroa, signing out. Peace.